Hey guys, Night Ops here, and we are back with some IXION on the channel. I have been absolutely loving this game. Like I said, the story behind this game is so just really nice. Before we get started, I do want to thank my channel members, John Doe, Victoria Bloodmoon, Kikiville, Rick Grimes, and Boom Boom. You guys are awesome, and just thank you guys for the extra, added support. Before we get this started, I do want to just even thank our normal subscribers and stuff. You guys have just helped this channel grow and just helped me grow as a whole over the last year, and I absolutely love it. let's get this going with Dolos's atrocities that we kind of got to try to make up for here and there. So Outer Hope's almost done with that. We have the debris field almost done here. I don't think there's anything else I really need a probe for. Outside of like resource-wise, how much see there's, ooh, okay, okay, let's get this down for the carbon, because we're gonna need to get more carbon for polymer. And that's gonna be here, because this is pretty much, because I didn't know this, but your sectors can actually specialize in certain things, I do believe.
A violent strike has started on board the Tiqqun.
What? Why do we have a strike going? Is it because you're overworked?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
We're getting more people. Just try to hold your horses.
The team has completed a task.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you probably need housing here too. You know, we have the resources for it. Let's give you guys some of the housing that you pretty much kind of desperately need. Okay, what's that? That's 60 right there, because these are 10 or 15 a pop. Or did I do this like this on accident? I can't even remember now why I did this in the first place, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's get them some housing over there to at least make them a little bit happier. Yeah, because their stability is super bad. We do need some more housing over here. I'm trying not to spend as much alloy, if I'm being honest. Well, at least get 2, and we'll leave like 8 people homeless for the time being. God, man.
Completed its scan.
Okay, so we got some carbon over here next. It's 144. Now, how much does the carbon get? Because I think these are a 1-for-1 trade, right? I want to say it is. I think it's like 15 alloy for... Yeah, so each cycle. So 15 goes in, 15 alloy comes out. Carbon... Oh, it doesn't say because we haven't done it yet. I don't know if carbon's a 1-for-1. I don't know how much electronics we'll need, but so far we haven't needed a lot of electronics. Because I want to build another one of these, but I need more people.
The ship team has completed a task.
Let's migrate 10 people over to the other sector. So yeah, sector 1 to 2. Let's do only workers. To at least help alleviate some of their conditions. They're getting housing at least now, so that should help a lot with that. With the stability, yep. Okay. Ships under maintenance. These are getting built. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're hurting for alloy majorly. I should get more iron over here, yeah, because we do have this one here and transfer it over. So far, though, not super bad. Like, our food, we're starting to lose a little bit of food. As we get more people, we're going to lose... Our food's going to go into the negatives like crazy. That's just a given at this point. But I'm glad that we got all of this set up kind of how I want it for the future.
Population transfer complete.
Like I said, we might do some food production in this sector, too, just to help once we get more people set up. Yeah, there's still extra hours, but we at least got 10 more workers over here to kind of help alleviate it. Stability should help out a bit, also. People are starving. Are we not moving? Of course, we have issues transferring resources. Come on, man. Yeah, and things are starting to get Okay, I guess this requires another stockpile zone. Yep, and then that just instantly fixes everything. You know what? Let's get 2 stockpile zones. Since you guys love your stockpile zones so much. Okay, we're at 83 technology. Let's go, I guess, alternate life sector. Because I don't think we can do, yeah, we can't do any of these upgrades until we get the next, like, row of technology done. I feel like I'm definitely behind on getting my workers done. We're having some issues pulling some resources over here, but not like crazy. We do need more stockpile zones over here. Oh my god. Yep. It's just the way it is. Should I make another cryogenics center? We're like just try to get some exponential growth out here. So back to the end of Outer Hope. So the battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements with debris from the conflicts mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry Dolos emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. The Darwin's team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. So yeah, so it looks like the Black Market Society were fighting the UN, and the majority carry Dolos emblems. So I want to believe that there could have been maybe a 3-way war. Maybe 2 of them were partnered, like the UN and Dolos, and then they're fighting the Black Market Society. Or the Black Market Society and the UN were fighting Dolos. But at that big ship, there wasn't any Dolos ships, though. It was just UN and Black Market Society scattered. So let's search the Outer Hope, then. Oh, okay, we have this. This is what I'm talking about, yeah. First visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arches that have been detached from their central axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team of the Archimedes spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, but will take some time. So we got 10 more research and 25 more people. And now let's investigate the ruined assembly area. Okay, we still haven't pulled even close to the 500 yet, and the only 2 areas left to search is Outer Hope and the debris field, unless something else pops up, like the distress signal we got from Outer Hope. But at the moment, it doesn't really seem to be that way. Like I said, I'm thinking about getting rid of this cargo ship and then doing another mining ship here. But so far, the single mining ship has been doing really well for us. Let's do iron here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger on this. Let's get a 3rd cryogenic center up early. We will get the same, once we deconstruct some of these, we'll get the same amount of resources back from them, so it's not too bad. And then let's do another stockpile, and this one's gonna be carbon. Actually, we're doing 2 stockpiles over there, never mind. We're gonna do carbon on the other side. That's where it needs to go anyway. Our power is still looking phenomenal, so we don't have to worry about power too much still. Research is still pretty much going strong. We're in extra hours. That might send us to overwork, though. Can you imagine being cryogenically frozen after everything that happened and then waking up in the Tiqqun? Just being unfrozen in the Tiqqun. Just all of a sudden. Oh, we're starting to get some negatives out here, though. Okay, nice. This is going to be carbon, like I said. And then this one's going to be iron, and we're going to start pushing more iron to this sector. Oh, yeah, because this is actually full. Oh.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Crap, where at? Here, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one of these cargo ships here, and then we're gonna do a mining ship. And then this section's gonna get another cargo ship, because we don't need mining ships over here, since this is gonna be all of our, like, production, or main production for the time being. And the nice thing is we'll get all the polymer back from deconstructing that.
The sector is being overworked.
Yeah, I know. Okay, and then I don't think I have any carbon over here in the first place now, so I need to do our fleet management, our secondary fleet here, and then I want you guys to start grabbing carbon also. That research is almost done too. Yeah, we're not producing enough alloy to keep up with some of this. Okay, so Outer Hope, yeah.
A new request awaits your attention.
The end of Outer Hope. Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies, so again, with the embalming and the mummification, were found in the remains of the station, deliberately arranged in a spiral-like pattern. Great care and attention seem to have been paid to the bodies. The Darwin's team traced the emergency broadcast, and after clearing away several tons of debris, discovered a hidden room buried beneath the detritus. The room was sealed with an automatic lock that requested Tiqqun's identification codes. Upon entering the codes, a brief message flashed across the input screen. Truth is the story that best resists reality. Inside, the team found Outer Hope's black box, a number of resources, and a data log from Rabia Neocon. It contained the following message: Administrator, you carry with you what the echo of the future allowed us to create. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. The black box data can be analyzed using the Tiqqun's tech lab. Okay. So now let's, dismantle Outer Hope. We got a lot of research from that too. Okay, so the debris field's also almost done. We still have carbon here, some carbon here. Has this all been mined already? Or I don't think I've started mining. No, I haven't mined any of the carbon as of yet. But yeah, this one's Iron Dude. You know, I'm gonna have to change who's mining what, because I want Iron Dude to actually be mining iron. I like that so much. Oh yeah, and these are 1-for-1s for what we're pulling. Dude, we are pulling a lot of alloy then. We just need to be able to manufacture this alloy faster. Which, once we get enough alloy over here, get this done, we can start pulling more people.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, that's at the, debris field. 250 people. After examination, the Archimedes team concluded that the site was evacuated prior to its destruction. Finding uniforms and equipment bearing the insignia of different organizations, it appears this facility was property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in secluded areas. The team was unable to determine the cause of the outcome of the conflict, but have managed to recover further resources. These have been packaged for extraction. So I'm wondering, I don't know. Okay. Why whoever attacked, like, they embalmed bodies and stuff, but they didn't, like, destroy or, like, take out the people. Nope, don't actually grab those. I want you to keep grabbing resources. Like that, there we go. And he probably already grabbed carbon, didn't he, before? No, he actually didn't grab any carbon. Cool, because I only want carbon going to this sector. Yep, our iron's full again. We do not have enough space for all these people that we're going to be pulling in. Again, all raw resources are going to be pulled by these guys. All except for, like, food and stuff. That's going to be these guys here. Ice, I'm not sure of yet. I know ice will go to farms and stuff, but, like, we don't have that research yet. Yeah, we'll do this. I like that. Food is still decent. Yeah. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna do... Actually, no, we still have these two filling up. We're gonna stop mining iron at this point. We just have so much of it. Oh, yep, okay, so yeah, the black box. So the legacy of Dolos. We have received the data from Outer Hope's black box. Further analysis is required and extraction protocols can be launched via the Tiqqun's tech lab. Okay, so we should be able... Yep, there's the black box. Okay, thank God, it doesn't cost us anything to research. That is so good, because we only have 52 science left. What did we get done? Oh, stability, yeah. The alternative life center, which is such a big place, and I hate that it's so big. Hot, that's what she said. But we have, okay, we have our third cryogenic center up. Nice. The only issue we're gonna run into is just exponential growth. We're at 57 on housing here.
Team has completed a task.
Let's just get the 60. Oh, I saw damage. Yep. Of course. Outer Hope. So, summary of intelligence on Outer Hope. Outer Hope has been dismantled. Resources are ready for extraction. So, some polymer and some alloy. And we get a bunch of research out of that. And I believe that's the last thing at the moment. Yeah, there's no other areas of significance. Okay. Now, I do want to grab some, like, ice and stuff to bring with us, just in case, because I'm afraid we're going to go to an area and it's not going to have certain resources. And then we might be SOL, maybe. Oh, we're not losing any hull integrity right now. Oh, so we're still... Okay, so we're still repairing. But it's the exact amount for hull depletion for hull repairs. Oh. Okay, now we're back up to plus 20. Okay. Because we're only at 57% efficiency for this. Ah. It's not that good. I know you guys are about to get really pissed off at me, but we got to do it. And then, yeah, we have this other ship out here. Okay, Godzilla, you're going to stop on that. You're going to go to carbon. Iron Dude, you're going to do iron. And then once you guys finish with that, you're both going to start doing a little bit of ice. So that we can start singing Ice, Ice, Baby. Yeah, we're missing more alloys. Because this is currently down for the count. Okay, it's back up. But yeah, we're going to start losing hull integrity because of that. Okay, but we should have some extra housing up now. Oh, that's almost done, yes.
A new request awaits.
Okay, Administrator, the black box's data have provided some useful information. A Dolos facility has been located, hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter. Officially designated Hephaestus, the site was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known to Dolos as the Protagoras? Protagoras? Because I think that's an A right there, right? This iteration of the Tiqqun was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with vol jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. Okay. So we had to send an expedition to... Hi, you're kind of far. Okay, you're close to Jupiter. Get to Jupiter. Because, you know, it makes us more stupider. I guess also go to Jupiter? For the time being, I suppose? Okay. also with that... No, not at the moment. We'll hold off. Because we're still getting this built. Let's shut this down for the time being, so that all of the alloy coming out of here will go into here. Because once we get a second steel mill up, we should be sitting kind of pretty on alloy. Because that'll get us 30 alloy per cycle. Or, I don't know if it's per one of these. Or not. Okay, it looks to be not the case. Okay. But yeah, once this gets built,
A science ship has arrived
that'll be
at
good.
its destination.
Like I said, we're just gonna eat a hull damage for a little bit. The coordinates recovered from the black box of Outer Hope have allowed us to successfully locate the Hephaestus construction facility on Jupiter using the encrypted channels. I must have data channels, and it's technically what it is, I guess. Dola's communication protocols found on Outer Hope to access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA diagnostics. Reveal that prior to the failure of the site data archiving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. So let's investigate it. How much iron do we still have out here? Not a lot, actually. Okay, so we've pulled most of the iron, which is good because we are chocked full of iron. I don't think we're gonna need to be pulling iron for a little bit longer. Like I said, any of the alloy coming out of here is going straight into there. And yeah, this is pretty much full. Could turn the carbon off from that and just do iron there too, but at the moment we're just gonna hold off. How's our food situation looking? We're starting to go into more negatives. Okay, yeah, like I said, as we're pulling all these people, and we're pooping out a lot of people from these too. Yeah, just constant cargo ships coming in with cryopods. Jesus. Okay, wait, that finished. Yeah. So we can do the last one for memorials. Perfect. Oh yeah, we don't have all the housing done yet. We still have 84 people here. Oh, we only need 5 people to make this area good. Let's move some workers. We're gonna move 40 people. I know this is gonna be so bad on my workers in my main area, but I need the workers for the steel mill because it's gonna be 30 workers for this. Because they're already being overworked in this sector as is. And these guys are at least getting a constant trickle in of people over here. We're gonna need more food though. I'm gonna have to do some kind of food production over here.
Has arrived at its destination.
Nice. Wait. Oh, because I sent them both to Jupiter. That's right. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't I already do something there? That is correct, Chris. You did already do something there. Outer Hope. It looks like our cargo ships are pulling from here first. Let's do this. One of you, since we do have a kind of a trickle amount, you do this. Go grab the other stuff from the other station first. I'm guessing since this shows actual people,
complete.
Maybe we can grab some people. I'm not sure, but it should. Once one of these gets back, they should go to Outer Hope next. Okay, we transferred people over to this sector now. Which, they're optimal. These guys are only extra hours. Okay. I know once this kicks off, though, that's going to be an extra 30. They're going to get overworked or just extra hours. No, they're going to get overworked. 91 out of 113.
The ship team has completed a task.
Should I do this instead? No, let's do it like this. Why not? Because I'm just going to keep the housing going down across the bottom. Let's get 2 more of these. And let's actually just do it like that. So far, our production area is looking phenomenal, though. Except for this. I don't like that little area just being like that. Ooh, this actually isn't bad, because I could do food production here. That'll leave me be able to do a road in the back with some food production in the front like this. Yeah, like that, and have housing right there. That's not bad at all. Okay, nice. That's good. I'm gonna pause these though for the time being. We're not gonna do these. Because I need these to come up, and then you guys are gonna be doing that. Okay. Failed to transfer a resource. Oh, because we are still transferring. I thought I stopped transferring alloy at the moment. It's doing it again. Throw out another one of these. Yep. And then everything starts to go, once again, everything starts moving the moment I throw out another stockpile zone. I don't even know what to put in this stockpile zone at this point. Honestly, yeah, we're actually running out of food too, so I could just change this over to iron, pull more iron into this sector. Or I could just do carbon or something, I don't know. Actually, no, change it over to people because that's already almost full. Okay, so we have the other memorials. Oh, so upgrades and increase this bonus in sectors with a specific specialization. Oh god, that's massive. That's gonna be for when I have much more areas that are like more in tune for certain things.
New upgrades
Nice.
are
Okay.
available for research. An accident has occurred in the
Of course.
Tiqqun.
So we have crop farms, which cost 60, but we need water, which I think we need fusion station, which is another 60. Ah. Provides +2 stability whilst the stability of a sector is below 0. Now I could do... Honestly, let's do upgrades to housing. Where is it? So we have crew quarters here. Yeah, because from 15 to 40 is like the best thing we can do right now, I feel like. That way we can use up less housing space. Because I think it takes up the same amount of space as 2 of these, but instead of, you know, 2 of these giving 30, it'll give 40. Which will help us a little bit. Oh, nice. We got the second one up. Let's go. Okay, we have the second steel mill up. Our hull integrity is looking pretty bad right now. So let's start pulling some...
Caution.
Oh, we're still
Hull
pulling 30
integrity
alloy in
below
there.
50%.
We just don't have any alloy here. Okay, he's coming back with alloy, yep. While he's still coming back with everything else. Another 200 people. We have reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although the Dolos technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have on board the Tiqqun. In the control room for the site, we came across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Fros. The resident PA identified us as Dolos personnel and granted access to data records. These confirmed that the Hephaestus site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the Vol engine, codenamed IXION, which is the name of the game. They said it. An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the IXION engine to the Tiqqun will restore our Vol jump capabilities. Okay. So we have to send one of these dudes here. Honestly, we have enough iron right now. We'll send Iron Dude to go do this. Because, man. Honestly, yeah, most of the iron that we have done has pretty much been mined. What was I gonna put here? Oh, people, yeah. We just have more cryogenically frozen people. Let's power this back on. Oh, dude, we are sitting dangerously close to our power consumption, too. Okay, there we go. They're moving the iron out of the loading bay now. But like I said, hopefully with 2 steel mills, we can produce a really good amount of steel. Or alloys. Thank God I paused this, because we wouldn't have... This got us right on the edge. Do not power this. Let's do that. Do not power that. That will send us over. We would trip it by 1. Okay, we're still doing okay on food. This shouldn't be powered when it comes up. Okay, good. Because we are on the edge of our power supply. We're gonna need to tear down some of our power supply stuff, I do believe. I don't know, let me see. How much is the next solar panel? 45? Yeah, we don't have enough polymer. We're gonna have to get a polymer factory up. And so we're gonna have to tear down some, or not tear down per se, but turn off some power-based stuff. So 80 is what this is gonna cost us here. Okay, I could put this here. I could do some housing up top. So I could do a single polymer would be fine. So we could do this. Move this up like that. Let's have you not power on when you turn on at the moment. Okay, so we do have alloy actually moving into here now, which is great. So far, yeah, everything's looking nice. As the infirmary just explodes. Jesus. Oh, we had the optimized quarters. Yeah. But dang, do they require 10 more alloy too to make. Which is nice though, because we'll start using up the iron much faster because we're pulling 30 each time these make alloy. Okay, where is the carbon? What's our carbon mining guy doing? Because I just feel like he hasn't been mining any carbon for us. Oh, he's mining the ice. Wait, why? Yeah, why are you mining the ice? You're supposed to be mining the carbon more. Just fully stop on that. I am so confused. Oh, I see why he's mining the ice. Okay, because we don't have any more carbon active. Ooh, okay. We have a singular probe left. Do not auto-build this next probe, because I need all of the crap that I can get right now. We need more carbon, though. And we have to move over here, so it's going to be better if we find carbon over here, too. Ooh, I'd say we don't need silicone at the moment, honestly. Ah, is there no carbon over here? Okay, there's at least some right here. Yeah, just move that one there. Okay. So far, yeah, we're moving all this iron really well. Let's have our ships... Oh, there's no more iron to pull. Okay, so they should be pulling the carbon now. Carbon and ice. I'm gonna do this, though. There we go, good. Oh, were they just sitting here waiting with some of the iron they had on hand, I guess, because the stockpile was full? I suppose so. We need to move all of this polymer back, though, to our main station. Because we have the EVA stuff over here. Has the probe gone where it needs to go? Yes, it has. Okay. Then let's do this. Let's shut down the probe launcher spot to save some power. And that actually gets us enough power for the polymer refinery. Perfect. We just need the carbon to get brought in, though, is the issue. But our cargo ship should be... Yep, they're picking up the polymer. Good. So by the time that's actually finished, we should have polymer in stock. 95 homeless people in our main area. Oh, we're actually at optimal working conditions over here by a decent amount. Okay, let's migrate people from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Let's do like 40. Food is gonna be a big issue, which we do have these here, but once we get these polymer done, we should be good. Should I hold off currently on more people? Because this will be 5, so we can activate that one and still have, we'd be good.
Has completed a task.
Wait, we're at 47. Okay, wait, we might, that's actually enough, isn't it? Yes, 45, okay. Perfect. That'll get us enough power. And then we'll be making polymer now.
Complete.
And now they're optimal over here. They're optimal over here. Once we get the power, we need to handle housing. Which we're going to be doing the optimized housing. Ah, it takes more than 2. That's rough. Which that's good here. We're going to pause this. Say I get rid of these, right? And then do this. That would be there. That would leave 2 slots right here. We might just build more of these right here just to fill that up then. And then same thing here, put 2 here. So that way we don't have any weird area stuff going on there. And how about over here? We could fit 1 of these, but it'll have like that. Oh, but we could fit these here too. But we couldn't fit 2 here, I don't believe. No. We're hitting our overpopulation over here too, like crazy. Okay, how close is this? This is 50%. Okay, let's go look back at this. So the extraction procedures was a success. Hephaestus PA helped us a lot during the operation. She may try to contact the Tiqqun directly. May we follow the self-similar pattern. I didn't realize we'd get another 45 from here. I could have used that towards getting both the crop farm and then the fusion station. Actually, maybe doing something like 50 waste into 20 polymer or 50 waste into 1. Oh, we are producing a decent amount of waste from both the tech lab and both of these now, and this will probably start producing waste also. That wouldn't be bad, because that would actually put a resource we're not using to actual use, like to good use. And that could get us a decent amount of alloy and polymers and stuff. But food is probably going to be our main combatant right now against us. So I feel like doing the fusion station and then crop research is going to be the best thing. We need to handle food first. Yeah, we're at 260 out of 260, just dead on. Carbon's full. Iron's full here. We're gonna do a second carbon location here also. I just need this to finish first. Wait, this finished? Oh wait, no, I guess we're still waiting on her to contact us? Okay, let's go to this then. Oh, wait, no. What are we waiting on then? Oh, we gotta move the Tiqqun over here then? I believe, yeah. I thought we would get contacted by her by now, at least. Nothing else for you to pull, so you should be pulling, people then. I think they are, yeah. Okay, we're in optimal there. We're in optimal here. Should I open up another sector at this point? And do a food sector? Because we have the people for it. Honestly, like, if both of these are optimal, like, yeah.
Available to mine.
Okay, so we finished one of the mining areas. Yeah, we could do a food sector then. Huh. Okay, before we move over there, we need batteries. We need at least 2 batteries, I believe, to actually fully make it, make our way over there without us powering down at all. But they do cost a decent amount of alloy is the issue. Oh, are we full? Oh, we are. Which is really surprising, because I thought we were pulling, I guess we weren't pulling as much over here, because I think we went to limit ourselves, no? Let's pull 50 over here then. Because we are needing a lot more alloy over here for stuff. Yeah, why are they not pulling the alloy out of there? Oh, hey! Okay, we got more power again. So that's at least really nice. Let's power the probe back up. Let's deconstruct. No. Let's do this instead. Factories. A second polymer factory. We need a single electronic over here, though. There we go. Pull 1 electronic over here. Okay, nice. Everything's getting pulled out of here now. I think we just didn't have enough workers in some of these areas. How's our... Oh, crap. Crap. Resume. Pause this. Pause. That one's almost done. Pause this. I just realized our food situation. And how bad that is. Power these down. We do not need any more extra people, mouths to feed right now. We need 0 more mouths to feed. That is... This is a big old crap, like, big crap moment right now. Dang, okay, we can't fit that there. Can I fit some of these here? Oh, I can, actually. Okay. We're still trickling out food. We might have a little bit of starving issue in the, like, here in a little bit. But as it stands, once those get built, we should be fine, right? I hope so. Because that's what? 5? We might need like 1 or 2 more. Do that. Ah, yep. Okay, since they're about to have food production over there, I'm just gonna do this. Don't move any food anywhere. You guys keep the food that you're getting from here. They'll start getting food from here. That's what happens when you are not paying attention to your top thing and you're just paying attention to every other resource you're manufacturing. So we at least have we have enough for a meal cycle right now.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Of course. Of course. Okay, let's go to 2 times speed. So we can get that stuff built. Fusion station's been researched. Prop farm needs to get researched next. Yeah, there's an accident there. That's fine. Like I said, we should have enough room for all of these pods, I believe. Okay, extra work hours over there. Let's migrate some of these people from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Let's do like 40. Oh yeah, dude, because we don't need that many people over here at the moment. Like, by a lot, actually. And then once those 40 come in over here, yeah, we'll have extra workers, which we're going to need to bring a few more workers over, actually. So Sector 1 to Sector 2. Bring another 40 workers. That's going to be 80 people. Which we already have a massive homeless problem, but...
Population transfer complete.
Once the food gets situated, we can actually handle housing. And then moving 80 people out of here will help with the food issue over here. Nice. We're at least producing enough alloys to get all of these built quickly. Okay, so we're optimal over here now. We're optimal over here. Yeah, we're optimal on both sides, thankfully. Okay. God, these are getting full. We're needing alloy over here, though. Because our hull integrity is looking pretty rough right now. Okay, so this sector is good. We have an extra 1.4 per right now. This sector is not, but we have a lot of food production coming into this sector, though. Thinking about tearing one of these down now and putting another food insect thing right here. Oh, wait, we finished the 2 batteries over here, so we could actually move and this sector be good. I think it's this sector that needs 1 more battery to be done to make it the entire way. Okay, yeah, we have enough food here now. Okay, we're gonna unpause these now to get the housing crisis finished. We're gonna set this battery to high priority. That way we can actually move while these are getting built. Nice, okay. So far everything's been beautifully done. And then we have a fusion station, which is ice into water. Oh my god. Factories are just so massive everywhere. Like, just super massive, man. But I'd say... see the housing things. There's still 3 down there on the side. Honestly, yeah, I could just do it like this, and then that would leave me housing space at the top there. I don't know why I didn't really think about that originally. Okay, so once this gets built, it'll get start to get powered up and charged, and then we can, once it's fully charged, we'll move to Jupiter to get the other crap attached to us. Yeah, we're not making enough food in this sector. Let's demolish this. We're gonna make another insect farm here. Let's change this over to cryogenics. Okay, and then food.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh my god, they want me to do 50 more in how many cycles? 24? It's not actually telling me anymore. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, 24 cycles. Which 50 in 24 cycles I don't think is bad. Or is hard to do. I wish we had more space right here. That's fine. We're barely keeping up with food production over here. It's at least not a food cycle yet. Okay, as a whole, as a station, we're sitting okay now. I will, though, build 1 more of these. Because if anything, I can move at least some of the extra food from here over to there. Oh, we don't have a we don't have a spot for ice to get brought in. Crap, how do I want to do this? We don't really have room for that. Like I said, this is gonna go here because we have this here, which we're gonna put this here for the time being, but we're not going to. We're gonna keep it paused. We're not gonna throw any resources or anything into that. It leaves us just enough space for a docking bay right here, a second one. But the question for this is, though, we don't really have enough space for another stockpile zone. Crap. We've added all these extra food spots and stuff, yep. Huh. I could just move the infirmary now that I think about it. Because it could fit in like this. And then I could just put a little road right there, connecting this right here like this. Perfect. And then make that high priority. That we can move. That way we can move the infirmary from there. And now this is almost fully charged. Like I said, once these are fully charged, we're gonna get the move on. Okay. So far, future setup is looking nice. Crap, like I said, we just gotta move now. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, we're gonna move. And let's move to Jupiter. Get more stupider. Okay, we're on our way to Jupiter now. Yep, we are moving. I can actually see it going around Earth like that. And our power, so we can see our power here. We might have a little bit too much going on, honestly. Okay, we should be powered for the most part to Jupiter. It doesn't look like we're gonna be fully powered all the way to Jupiter. I could stop some stuff to probably prolong our power a little bit, like this and this. And then this and... No, not our docking bay, like the probe. And then this for the time being, because we're not using that anyway right now. And that way we can keep some of our stuff more active for slightly longer. I wish I would have done it in the beginning. Yep, our main area is now out of power. So we'll just turn these back on. We'll turn that back on at least for when it starts back up. And this will have power for a little bit longer. At least keep up with food production a little bit. Minus 86, but so far, yeah, we're gonna make it. We'll be good. Let's go to 3 times speed. Let's just get there. Yeah, our secondary area is now out of power. And we've arrived at Jupiter. Power everything back on.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yep. Let's activate both of these again for a little bit. Because it's not like we have 3 pounding away, we only have 2 pounding away. And I guess for the time being, we're not needing that much right now. Let's just do this. Oh wait, no, I was moving the... I think even if I move the infirmary though, is there enough space there for this? Oh, there is. Okay, good. Yep. Let's start demolishing this infirmary. Which I thought about that. That's not getting built quick enough. Okay, let's do this. Let's prepare for IXION to connect. We're definitely leaving this area before the next, like, move. Dang, there's actually nothing else out here for us to, like, get. Did we grab the ice?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
13 units of food from Sector 2 to Sector 1. Okay. How about Sector 2 is actually helping out Sector 1 now with food. So we're optimal here. We have extra hours here. So let's move some people from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Let's do like 30. Okay, so we helped out as one of our insect farms blows up. God, dude. Okay, here we go. So this and this, we'll get 2 of these down. Nice, we have 2 optimized quarters here, but we still have housing issue here. By a decent amount, too, at that. Oh, wait, we had 2 of these up here that I totally forgot about, if I'm being honest. You know what, that's fine. Okay, so the hull's being repaired, yep.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, so they're optimal, they're extra hours over here, but, like I said, once we get some more of these guys trickled out, we should be optimal in this area, too. Should I open up this area here and just stick it with full of insect farms at the moment? I'd say we have the people for it, we have the alloy for it. We do not have the power for it right now, though.
The team has completed a task.
But we do have the polymers, though, to get the power for it. Let's get both of these. That's 60 and 2 more electronics. Yep. Okay, so that's 3 electronics we're using for that. But that'll get us more power. And we're still producing polymers, yep. This is going to be oh, nope. Ice. Oh, wait, we did have some ice here. Okay, nice. And then this will be water, I guess? Or does... Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like we actually have to store a water. I see. So we'll do double ice here, then. Yeah, we don't have crop farms finished yet, because that's still doing that there. Let's pull, like, all of the iron out of here and start moving it into here the moment it can get moved. So they're back up to optimal over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So... 2 electronics, 80 alloy, 16 food, though. Let's do it. The only thing that's going to be kind of messed up to move is the food. But if we have a little bit of food over here, it's going to trickle over to here anyway. I could do this for the time being, just to get our food up.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling.
I forgot about our current power situation. I'm not even gonna lie.
Overloaded.
I really forgot about the whole power stuff. Crap. Okay. Which I'm gonna need to start producing electronics at some point too. How big is the electronics factory? I couldn't fit that here because of that. Honestly, once we get food in the other area and we can start moving food down here, we can just put it over here. Yep. Okay, so we just need alloy over here now. Perfect. Okay, Jupiter. So working together, the crew of the Tiqqun and the team of the Archimedes have prepared IXION for connection. Final attachment protocols can be initiated via EVA airlock. So let's dismantle the equipment from this site too.
Administrator, We have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Tiqqun, IXION is now in
Oh.
orbit and ready for
So if you
installation.
notice, our
You are
PA
not designed
is a
to
normal AI.
calculate your own
This is a
vol
person in
coordinates.
here.
IXION will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space.
Why do we have so
To
many
make
strikes
your
going on?
existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for, Remus. Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Yeah, dude, this person's been in this pod for like ever, it seems like. Yep. Okay, so one of our solar panels is almost done, so that's good. But we have to do it through there. And all of a sudden we had so many strikes. Okay, all the strikes have gone away now. That's at least good. Okay, these are all currently powered off when they come up. Good. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So we have power now. Turn these off. I'll turn all these bad boys on. And of course, there's an explosion over there too. Come on, man. Let's turn all these on. Let's start pulling iron into these. Actually, yeah, these are all pretty much empty now. Pull ice into some of these. And then let's power, or not power, let's resume this. And then housing. So we need housing, more housing over here. Ah, so that's not enough to even fill that up, though. Crap. Yep. Well, once I can remove a lot of these, we'll be in better situation over here. Okay, they're still pulling alloy. Honestly, we don't need all of these now. But I'm afraid if I get rid of some of these, we're gonna have issues moving stuff around again.
A science ship team has completed a task.
But I could at least get one of these built over here. Let me pause this, though, until this gets done. Nice. So our team has salvaged a number of useful resources from the Hephaestus site. These are now ready for extraction. So 2 more electronics, 18 alloy, 18 food, 12 polymer. Okay. And yep, our cargo ships are going to go back and forth real quick to grab pretty much all of that. Ah. Overall, though, I'd say we're still sitting really well. Like we have a stockpile of iron, stockpile of ice, small stockpile of ice, but it is a stockpile of ice. Mostly what I want to do is set up these insect farms over here. Once that alloy gets up and running, we should be pulling extra alloy from here. Nice. 603 people. So both sides have extra hours now. They're at least happy again for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Yeah, this is because these are getting built. I need those to keep building, though, because we're about to pull a lot more power. Honestly. Let's do this. Because we need these. So it's 30 and 2. Should I just stop this? Stop this right now. Let's get this done so we can actually move areas real quick. Because we can keep building that when we move. Nice. Okay. So we have all of this set up now. Again, I'm gonna have to set this up weirdly. I want my insect farms going across the top, though. I just don't know how much space they take. I guess I could do this, too. Let's see. How many roads are you? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're 8 roads. And so that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one right there is what I have to do this road cutting across. And then this one can just be chopped away now. Good. Okay. So let's connect a lot of these. Perfect. Let's get our workshop set up. Yep, that'll leave another spot there for another stockpile. Ah. Let's see, 4, 4, 4. Ah. I should start working on that. We'll put this here. Ah, you know what? We'll just move it when the time comes. Okay, perfect. And then they'll start building roads. We can start pulling the alloys from these. I need to make sure I pull from these ones first, though, so I can actually put down the insect stuff. Yeah, something else gets damaged. One of my batteries. Okay. Nice.
Administrator, we are ready to follow the traces of the Protagoras through self-similar space using the frequencies recovered from Outer Hope's black box. Vol systems have been adapted for the new IXION class engine. The Tiqqun is now fully equipped to pursue our main objective: ensure humanity's survival by finding the habitable exoplanet named Remus.
Named Remus. Nice. Wait, what's this? Protocols are online. Stanford checks have been passed. The IXION engine is fully integrated. Okay, that's all that's saying. I want to say we've collected everything in the galaxy now, correct? Yes. That is correct. I'm guessing those were just mining sites that we mined at earlier, yeah. So, it looks like we are pretty much ready to shoot on over to our new area. Yeah. So pretty much, we are gonna end this here. At the start of the next episode, we're gonna pretty much do our little jump over there. But we are fully ready to go. We'll handle the food and stuff more when that happens. And of course, we have an issue with moving stuff around here now. Dude, I hate this so much when this happens. I really do. I wish I would have spun these around. No, because I still couldn't have done that. Yep. I might have to get rid of this and put some other things here. Okay. But that'll be, you know, for next episode. Like I said, I do hope you guys did enjoy. If you are new here, consider liking, subscribing, and or commenting on the video. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm and just helps us grow as a whole. I did hope you guys enjoyed.